Oh, it's snowing tonight. What a lovely night for some snow. Good evening, everyone. Right now, it's 8 p.m. on Thursday, January 14th. For today's announcement, we have a villager at the campsite. Go meet him in person. Have fun out there. These should be our cushions. Oh, and that was the 300-day achievement that popped. Because for some reason our in-day counter's off by a few days somehow. Even though there's a video for every day, you can double check me on that. Yeah. Yep. 300 days. I'm still just kind of disappointed it doesn't just keep track of all of these. Even after you get the achievement, I kind of wish it just kept track of everything still. Praise be unto Helix. Because does Mario Odyssey do it like that? In Mario Odyssey, do you, I think it, right, even after you get, like, the thing, like the jump achievement, it still keeps track of it, right? Because I know it keeps track of it beforehand. Yeah, I don't know, honestly. I don't think I've ever actually messed with that before. Not that I can think of. I mean, I could totally be wrong. I don't know, admittedly, I haven't booted up Odyssey since I 100%ed it. Yeah, I 100%ed Odyssey and was like, yeah, I'm good. It was, ugh. I mean, it was fine. It was a lot of, right, much like how with Spider-Man on PS4, where it was like, it was really good, and then you get into those last few things to 100% it, and it's just a lot of grinding. That's kind of how Odyssey was. It was pretty good, and then you get to that very end, and you gotta get all the costumes, and you gotta get all the, buy all the moons, and it's a lot of grinding. And this was before they added in the Luigi's Balloon Room challenge thing, which I've never actually done. I have never done the Luigi's Balloon Room challenge thing. But I heard that was actually a really good way to make fast money. Yeah, no, I never touched it. Oh, that's a... Huh. I've never seen the snowballs end up here before. How interesting. What'd she get? Oh, you got a 6. We never, you know, and I was going to do something with those wheels, and we were going to do, like, giveaways or something. And then I kept forgetting, and I never actually figured out what like, each of the wheels did. Oh, what a shame. Oh yeah, that's an orange tree now. I think I saw the money tree up there. I don't know. I know we're missing a fossil. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw the money tree. Is red here today? Yes, he is. Okay, good, good, good. Oh yeah, we gotta do fruit. We gotta do some beach fruit. Huh, I'm surprised it wasn't a spider that just came out of the tree. I thought spiders appear by now. Huh, interesting. So it's been a long fucking day for me. I've been busy more or less, and I've got a thing to do. I've got a thing to turn in tomorrow. I still have about 1,000. I've written 4,000 words. I still got another 1,000 to go. So yeah, it's been a busy day, but hopefully everything. I mean, I'm gonna have to actually make a call, not tomorrow, which I could theoretically turn everything in tonight, but it's probably I'm gonna wait for tomorrow to make a call. But it's been a long fucking day. I'm tired, but I still gotta finish this bullshit. But I'll finish it. You better believe I will finish it. Oh. Neat. Oh no, my cider is frozen over completely. My popsicles are probably fine. Yeah, it's just been a long day, and I'm just kind of like back in when I was like, oh, I'm just trying to fit in a stream wherever I can. That's kind of today. It's just I'm trying to fit in a stream wherever I can. We don't have the space for those pumpkins. No. Huh, we didn't have that? Or more correctly, what is that? Oh, okay, it's a mama, a papa, and a babby. Huh, that might be cute. We'll come back and do the pumpkins later. Yep, I thought I saw the money tree. We're going to take that, because I know where we're going to put that. Are we missing? We're missing 2, right? There's 1. And I swear, did I see something up here? Besides for the campsite. Did I see anything up here earlier? Maybe not. Here it is. But we don't have any room, so let's bury... I don't know, let's bury this bed. I wonder who's our villager today. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Yeah, that came out this morning. I'm not gonna actually show it. Oh fuck, Coco. Oh, we're taking Coco in a heartbeat. We'll be back. Oh shit, we will be back. Gosh dang it, we've actually got 2 cool villagers in a row. That's actually really cool. Oh, I will take Coco. Again, there's like 4 or 5 villagers that I'm willing to replace. The other 5 stay. Oh, fuck. Are the odds in our favor? Correction, they are not, so we're fucked. But, oh, Coco would be a cool get. Oh yeah. Oh god. Oh god. When did this happen? 17. So yesterday we read Andre Seeker's thing about how his experience with Game Explains. I read it at the very end of the stream, and I was kind of like, this isn't great, right? I hated the first line, right? It really set the tone for the whole thing, and I was like, yeah, there's some point, right? That one point about him like not having control over the games, I agree with that, right? Like when review embargoes like go and when they get games, but he didn't really do like a good job of like handling all the other allegations, and it was a very boilerplate lawyer-esque response that really got to nothing. And yeah, I don't know, I've seen a lot of people call it like the worst response ever, and I don't know, admittedly there are people who read a lot more of these than I do. Oh, another heart. Yeah, I don't know if I'd go that far, but it looks like just 20 minutes ago he posted another one. So I wonder how that goes. Okay, we can kill all of these flowers as well. I don't need any of these. We could have put that money away from the money tree. Let's do turnip prices. $137. Yeah, it's 100% fluctuating. And again, I would have probably happily, if I had bought 1,000,000, I probably would have happily sold for 137. As long as that would probably be about 20 bucks made. That's not bad. But yeah, so we can stop. That's 100% fluctuating. So we can stop worrying about turnip prices now, I guess. Man. I've been... I love Zucker's hat fits him perfect. Or I mean Octavian's hat. That just fits him perfectly. We don't gotta water anything today. And hey, we'll get more pumpkins in a few days because of it. Alright, yeah, let's go grab those pumpkins, I guess. I've been trying to handle this privately instead of the online fray. Now I realize that isn't possible, so here it is, what I have to say from the heart. I mean, like, maybe even if Andre just, like... I guess Andre, in theory, didn't even have to... I know people, right, people live on the drama, you know, your Keems. But it was like, theoretically, if Andre had just, like, reached out... If Andre had put out a statement like, hey, I'm not doing anything publicly. This is a private business matter. And I've reached out to all of them privately to discuss. If they have any more to say, they'll say it. But I'm handling this all right. I know people wouldn't have been happy with that, and people would have been like, oh, that's a terrible response. But again, drama shenanigans beget shenanigans. How long is this thing? It's not that long, I guess. I don't know. Do I really want to read it out loud? And then I gotta watch good. I gotta check out Good Vibes Gaming. Chugga Conroy was on today's episode, and as you know, I love Chugga Conroy, so I'm totally down. I've been so fucking busy today. Even though I have had Todd in the like for my background music, I've had instead of music, well, kind of music, I've just had a Todd in the Shadows. I've been going back through and listening to all of his best and worst lists for like the previous few years. That best of 2020 list, I mean, it theoretically could come any day now. Because I was looking at dates and they usually come around like the 15th. A little before, a little after, so we'll see. I don't know, I'm not really stressing about it. Yeah, I had that on the background, and I had Off Topic in the background. I was originally actually probably gonna stream around when Off Topic happened, but then Off Topic happened, and I was like, you know, I'm just gonna listen to this instead. All right. We got these to open. I don't know, I should probably put these in the house. I guess let's go deal with the snowman now. I think this is probably going to be the easiest way to do it, is get them to rollable size and then bring them over here. Yeah, that seems right. I don't know, the Dung Beetle did a little bit of the work for me, but... Oh gosh, I did watch, also speaking of Achievement Hunter, and their Muffin Time video. I've seen that video like 3 times now. Them doing gameplay of, like, I have Muffin Time. I received it on stream. That happened. Well, okay, it didn't happen on stream, but right, I showed it off on stream. I even have the little plush muffin right here. You can't hear it because it's plush, but yeah. And Achievement Hunter, for their Let's Roll, they did a Muffin Time video. Fuck me. I was laughing so hard. I couldn't breathe. This was last night. This was at like 2 a.m. So I'm just laughing. I couldn't breathe. And I had to like cover my mouth so my roommates won't hear me. Fuck. I don't know. I don't know. I found it fucking hilarious. I couldn't breathe. And very few things. I mean, like, I can be, like, laughing and, like, something that's funny and brings me to tears. That happens all the time. But getting me to the point where I can't breathe, that's an achievement. I can think of, like, 2 other things that have done that. And yeah, that was, oh god, it was so fucking funny. I mean, yeah, like, laughing so hard I'm brought to tears. That happens all the fucking time. Fuckface does that on, the Fuckface podcast does that on, like, an almost weekly basis. I think there's been, like, 2 episodes that haven't got me. But other than that, yeah, oh god, Fuckface is so fucking funny. I'm like 2 weeks behind on that. I'm terrible. Well, admittedly, the new episode came out. Did it come out yesterday? Oh, shit. Oh, God. Get out of here, Dung Beetle. It almost completely ruined my plans. Yep. Still know how to make them. I still know how to make the just use the path method. Oh my god. It's so much easier. It's so much easier. I guess let's go in here as well real quick. And then we'll go up to red. Oh, hey, look, more tiny hats. I know I have... I think I have black and I think I have white. I might buy more colors of tiny hats. That's not a... Okay, I don't like the back so much, but that's not a bad jacket. Neither is that. Oh, I guess they don't make a... Honestly, I'll buy a red and a purple. I thought there was a pink as well. I guess not. That's kind of disappointing. I'll buy a purple, though. Gosh, the tiny hats are so cute. Okay, no, I thought I saw something there for a second. I know I have that. Why does that... I don't know, for some reason I saw the Kiwi hat. And for some reason, I don't know why, I thought of a Gaijin Goomba's hat. Why the fuck did I think that? I don't know. I don't know. That's so random. Alright, let's go talk to Red. Let's see if he's got anything. He's gonna have like... Oh god, you know, I don't have a Nintendo Switch Online, but I don't know if I can still connect via local play. I'm assuming I can't, but I don't know. So, I guess we could find out that the hard way. Okay, let's see. 1 per day per customer. I'll take that wheel. The Mona Lisa is fake. That's fake. I know for a fact that's fake. The Da Vinci, because it shouldn't have a what's it called on it? There's a coffee stain. That shouldn't have a coffee stain. I guess that just leaves whatever the hell this is. I don't remember what this one's called. Yeah. Let's... What are you called? A serene painting. Okay, let's... I want a closer look. I think it's fake. But give me a second. Oh. Oh no, that's real. Okay. And I think that's the only real thing there, because I'm pretty sure the statue is totally fake. Let's go to our museum real quick, because I may be wrong. The statue might be real. But I may already have that statue. So let's go to our museum and find out the hard way. For some reason, I thought the antennas on the statue were real. I guess not. Okay, we'll see. We'll see if we have either of them. If we don't, there's a chance I think we might not have both. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I checked with that robot, because I know the coffee stained Da Vinci I've seen like 5 times, and the Mona Lisa we finally did get a real one after like 5 fakes. Still don't have that sunflower. Watch us have both of these already. It's happened before where we've had both. It's totally happened before a few times actually. That's that. Oh, I didn't. Oh, yeah. See, so we have the statue. Okay, that's good, I guess. I don't... Yeah, we don't have the woman holding the thing. So yeah, we'll go by that, I guess. And I guess maybe, I don't know. I'll see if how local play still works. Because if local play still works, we could always just do the thing. You know, the thingy. We could always just, right? Because I keep buying all this duplicate artwork in the hopes that like I'll find somebody to trade with. Because I'll gladly trade my duplicates for a non-duplicate. Actually, well, I'm curious how many people have actually finished their museum. Like, have done I mean, I know if you're not time traveling, it's a little harder. Because you have to visit the Southern Hemisphere for some of the things. But other than that... So yeah, this is... I'm surprised this is real. At least, I'm pretty sure it's real. Because I know we've seen the fake version of this. And for some reason, I think because it's the weasel thing she's holding, that makes the fake version more unique. Is this blue? That looks kind of blue to me. It might be, because I think we already have pink. But I need blue. And then we'll take another wheel. There's only one wheel I'm missing. The one with the fruit and the fish on it. I think that's the only wheel I'm missing. And at some point we'll get that as well. At least I hope. Okay, yeah, let's see. What color is this studio spotlight? That's blue to me, and I don't think we have blue. I think we have pink. So that's finally, after all this time, a new color of studio spotlight. It only took 300 days. So I know we said we were going to come work on this today, and that's what we're going to do. This part down here is done, right? That's as good as far as I'm concerned. This up here, whatever, I don't know what we're doing up here. We have this space, and I have no plans for it. But we've got all this other stuff, and you know what? We might as well mess with it. Did I really grab a bird bath? A handy cart, a brick well. Did I? What does it look like up here? That's not bad. We'll leave it there for now. I thought I grabbed back the artisanal bug cage, but I guess not. What does it look like over here? Yeah, like right here on this spot. Because I also want a bucket, and we may have a bucket. We have a wheel, a handy cart, which I think is our second handy cart. I was also, oh yeah, I remembered what I was going to put over there. We'll have to run back to the house to do that. Man, we got a handy cart, and I guess we have a bird bath. Would a bird bath even... I mean, I don't know. I think it's fine. And we got the Zen cushions, and we got the stuff to put back. So, in the news today, this morning, right? So, everyone's kind of like, hey, when are we getting the next Nintendo Direct? Are we ever... when they announced the new Super Mario Brothers thing as the Bowser's Fury, I was like, no, we're not getting another one. One announcement, right? And then the following day, yesterday, we got another trailer, and it's like, I don't think we're getting a new announcement from Nintendo. Coming in today, I woke up, and it was, hey, new Pokemon Snap has a trailer. The new Pokemon Snap, called New Pokemon Snap. Pokemon Snap 2, we'll call it that for the rest of the thing. It's got a trailer, and hey, guess what? It's got a release date of April 30th, I think? Yeah, end of April, so that's still a little ways away. But yeah, that's got a release date now. Rather interesting. Where is my... I know I have weeds somewhere. Oh, there they are. I was like, I know I have weeds somewheres in here. Because I saw somebody was doing... I've been looking at other people do farms. Nothing that interesting, really. But I've seen some neat stuff. And one of the things I saw... it's in here somewhere. I know we have the crafting recipe for it. Was someone did these hay bales or hay beds, and I was like, you know, that probably looked really nice. I'll see what else would be kind of farmy. I don't want to do a terrarium or anything. We can't do some of this stuff. We got all these fruit things. I want a table. And we could make that. We need I don't know. You know what? We might not have any coconuts now that I think about it. I don't think I've ever put coconuts in storage. Oh, I have. Okay. Bloop, bloop. 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 We can make that. And I want to put like a table somewheres. I don't know. I'm kind of working with a more open floor placement, or like, you know what I mean. I'm more open to like floor arrangements. But yeah, so we got a new Pokemon Snap trailer. I'm not going to show it because I know, while Nintendo has definitely gotten better with copyrighting like their trailers and everything over the past 2 years. Do I make one of these? Or we can just steal the one in the campsite right now. That might actually work better. Yeah, well, Nintendo's gotten better with their trailers and everything. Sometimes. The Pokemon Company for sure hasn't. I should put a crafting table. Maybe we'll take maybe we'll take one of the natural ones. Or, you know, maybe I'll just do an actual workbench. That might not look bad. Let's actually go back inside real quick. I should put a crafting table over there. But yeah, it looks nice, right? A lot of people have been talking about like graphical comparison, and I think like if this, and I know some people are like, oh, it doesn't look that amazing, but it looks fine. I don't know, if it looked like Sword and Shield, there'd be a fucking problem, but you know, it's curated enough. It looks fine. We've already skipped whatever I was going for. Do I make any of this? I missed a few of these DIYs. The fall ones. I just completely missed them. I don't know. I didn't give enough of a shit about the fall thing. But yeah, so the new Pokemon Snap, it looks good. I don't know. I do have some concerns, but nothing that big. Right? And graphically, I think it looks fine. It's a much more curated game, and it shows, right? Because the original Pokemon Snap, you can beat in like 3 hours. It's a very quick game. And so I kind of expect something similar from this new Pokemon Snap. I'd prefer for it to be a little longer, but let's just say my expectations aren't that high. I swear I had the workbench. If we come up here, I have this workbench, the mini, but I swear I had the normal DIY workbench as well. But I guess it would be right here. Because they're like, if we go and visit our villagers' houses, you'll see like another workbench in them that's like 2 wide. I swear we had that. I guess not. That's kind of a shame. We have that, which we can't... No, actually, I don't think we have one of these in the basement. We could make one of those. I don't know. It's also kind of not the vibe I'm going for. Oh, here it is. Okay, this is better. Wood, iron, in a mini. That's better. I must have just skipped past it. All 3 types of wood and iron. God, that's a lot for a workbench. All 3 types of wood. And some iron. I can't believe iron is the resource we have the most of. But yeah, I think the new Pokemon, it looks good. They've said there's over 200 Pokemon in it. More than Sword and Shield. Ha 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 ha. This is the part where we throw our heads back and laugh. Yeah, I stopped like right around here. It was literally the column below. Wow. Yeah. Do I wanna? Nah. Also, we should grab that artisanal bug cage from our storage. I don't know where it is, but we should totally grab that. Artisanal... Do we want to... no, I'm not going to worry about that now. Artisanal... I think I skipped it. I think I went right past it. Because I swear, it was very early on. At least I thought it was. Oh, there it is. Do we need a butter churn? I feel like we don't need a butter churn. We don't need any of this stuff. Yeah, no, we're good. We'll experiment. But yeah, new Pokemon Snap. It looks decent. It looks... I don't know. I know... See, the thing is, I don't have the nostalgia for Pokemon Snap that everyone else does. Tons of people love Pokemon Snap. And I didn't have an N64. So I don't have that nostalgia for it. Pokemon Snap was a little before my time. Because again, my first Pokemon game is Gen 2. I don't start Pokemon until Gen 2. I wish I had a... I'm going to... Not that. We're going to leave that. A lawn chair. No. Or it was a lawn chair, wasn't it? Yeah, I know a lot of people love Pokemon Snap, and I don't blame them, right? It was a fun experience. Maybe the game doesn't hold up as much as it used to, but I know people love it, and I should probably... I mean, I've seen Let's Plays of it. I've just never played it myself. And maybe I should one of these days. But I know people are super excited for new Pokemon Snap, and even though I feel like the reaction's actually kind of like... not subpar, but like people for the entirety of the Wii U's lifespan were like, oh, there goes our shovel. We're asking for a new Pokemon Snap because it just kind of made sense, you know? A new Pokemon Snap just kind of made sense. And then it never... We made that hay bed, right? I think we did. It never happened. And now here it is, which admittedly, us getting a new Pokemon Snap does give me hope for a Mother 3, right? New Pokemon Snap was always that game that people wanted, but it was always like, oh, it's never going to actually happen. But here we are. It's happening, so... I mean, I guess never say never. Yeah, somewhere's like right around here, I guess. The hay bed I kind of want to put over here. I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'm fine with that. The iron workbench. I know this is like a giant open space at the moment, but I kind of don't have a problem with that. What the heck is a tatami bed? Oh, okay. And we can put our infused water. We can move it over later, I guess. And then, yeah. I know it's not very, like, farmy, but I kind of like the aesthetic. Right, it's not too bad. I can tell what's going on, and I'm sure as time goes on, I'll get more stuff. Like, do I want to put a toolbox, like, right next to it? I kind of feel like maybe I should. I don't know. I'm still kind of trying to figure out, like, what entirely I want. Because I ain't no, like, designer or anything. And I've seen some really good designs, and like, I don't know if I just want, like, and because we've also got this area over here as well that kind of is, like, also farmish as well, or that's like, this is our shipping and handling area ish. I also gotta, do I want to put up the signs again? Because there's nothing stopping me from doing that either. Also, do I want to put up any flour? Oh, you know what? That might actually look good next to the infused water. Oh, let's go grab that. And we'll deal with cocoa eventually. I keep, you know, I mean, I keep wanting to talk about Pokemon Snap, but I keep getting sidetracked. But I should be getting sidetracked because technically Animal Crossing is the main thing we're doing. But it also sucks that I can't show the trailer because Nintendo's a bitchly about these things. We got that lunchbox the other day. We also have those frying pans, but I think that lunchbox might actually look pretty nice. I just gotta find it in here. There it is. There's the lunchbox. And they're both kind of fine. I cannot believe my little cow pen. I still think it's not a bad idea. It's just the space is kind of limiting. We might honestly put the cow pen back where we had the, back where the football field was. Maybe I'll set up, like, some barbed wire or something. Like get, like, a cow grate. Picnic basket. I swear this thing can fit 2 things on it. Yeah. It's a little tight, but whatever, it's fine. I wanted to go... Oh, we need to buy a new shovel. I was like, there was something we had to do over here. We need to go buy a new shovel. Has it really... Oh my god, that went... It's been 40 minutes already. That went by in the blink of an eye. Holy shit. We've still barely talked about Pokemon. I don't know. I don't have the nostalgia for Pokemon Snap everybody else does. But everyone else is super excited for it. I'll probably pick it up. I don't know. Pokemon's kind of in a weird place right now. There were rumors of a Gen 4 remake today that, like, hey, Pokemon's planning a Gen 4 remake, just let everyone know. And of course, Cerebi had to tap the sign that distinguishes a rumor from a leak and all that. Because, yeah, of course, because... I don't know. I've just been working on other shit all day. And I'm terrible. I'm still the king of procrastination. Okay, I'm not the king of procrastination because I eventually do actually get shit done. Whereas the king of procrastination would never get shit done. Okay, let's go talk to Coco. Come on. Come on. This would be so... Dom I thought was cool, and it would have been cool to get Dom. But we didn't. But now we've got somebody else cool in the form of Coco. Let's just keep talking to her. Hi there. Do you live here? Oh, I don't want old lady. I want something like... Yeah, something like hollow, though. You're so lucky. I'm just visiting. Doing. I'm Coco, by the way. See, I kind of sound like I'm going into old lady. At least that's what I hear. This place is so mellow and laid back that I can't tell I'm already going to go from home, feeling here so restored. I'm planning to use this downtime to read some of my book backlog. So nice to have a break from the usual chores like this. There's a lot to love about camping, but being out under the stars is right at the top for me. Doing? Ah, thinking about leaving this place makes my heart ache. I wish I could live here. Why don't you? It's a nice dream, but I think I'll just put a pin in it for now. I don't think I could leave my friends behind. Leave them. Just don't get one of my friends. I always realize after I get away like this that it's good to take some alone time to just think. Oh, I didn't mean to sound like I don't like being social. I'm really grateful to have a friend to talk to. I'm planning to use this downtime to read some books. This island is such a good fit for me. It feels almost like I belong here somehow. Do you think that could be true? Sure, it could be true. There's nothing if not persistent. It's actually quite spring. Move here, really? I can't decide. How about we play a little game? Yeah, sure. Alright, how about card battle? For reds, always bet on black. Ah, it's red. I know we can just keep talking to her. So I've got a fun game. If you win, then you get my wrestler's uniform. Okay, let's play. Sure. Yeah, the different suits. Black. Gosh dang it, I'm bad at this. Admittedly, I did pretty decent with Dom, but still. Well, you should. Some days today, Coco. Maybe. It all depends on who you're going to replace. Sure, it could be. God, could you imagine if you just play their stupid game once, lose, and then that's it? That you have one chance, and you'll never have that chance again? I could totally see it. Bet on black. Take your vacuum cleaner. Okay, let's play. Sure. Black. Red. You might not guess it, but I have some tenting skills. I guess that might have something to do with me having read intense camping covers to cover. Is she same personality as Nan? I don't remember what personality. I think Nan isn't. It's not girl. Nan. I don't think Nan is girl. Nan might be. I thought Marina was girl. Because I know Cherry is sisterly. I know Carmen and Audie are the pop star one. That's like that I always forget the actual name of. Whitney is Snooty. So maybe Nan is girl? Because I thought Marina was... Because I think Marina is girl. Maybe Marina is sisterly. Maybe if we just walk out and walk back in. Fresh air. I'm still disappointed you can't have a... Like, I hope when they eventually opened up, Brewster's, he sells coffee. Right? Like, you know how... Right? So he sells coffee that you can hold. But I also hope he sells donuts like that, so that way you can just walk around holding a donut. Yep. Okay, you know what? Ah, fuck. Spade. Club. Gosh dang it. Why is this such a pain in the ass? Come on. I'm just trying to get her to move here. Why do they have to... I know it's game's a chance, but you... Stupid game. Stupid game. Being outside under the stars. It almost feels like I belong here. Sure, it could be. That's very generous. Do the idea now. I'll check. Okay, boom, there we go. After 2 fails, 3rd time's the success. And you know I'm just complaining to complain. Okay. Come on. And you know, at least the amiibo carts let you pick who you want. It's worth a shot. Goodbye, Octavian. I love you, but peace the fuck out. I'll see you again in 2 weeks. You're right, I asked and Octavian really was planning on moving. We still need to get rid of Miranda, which I think I know how we're going to end up doing that. So yeah, Coco's moving in now, I guess. And then we'll pave over What's-Her-Face's house and just bring back Octavian for the 3rd fucking time. Who did we get rid of? Oh, not Cherry. Carmen. Carmen got rid of Octavian the 1st time. And yeah, now... now Coco's getting rid of... We do have 2 bunnies, so... so I think from here, if Carmen ever asks to move, I'm probably gonna say yes. Even though I'd prefer to get rid of Miranda. I'm probably gonna say yes. Today's been a weird day. So I know there's still, like, so much more we could do to this. And, right, like, I feel like I should have something in the middle, but I don't know what, and, like, I don't know what would look good or anything, and I kind of still want a place to, like, walk and whatever. So I think for the moment, we're gonna kind of leave it like this. Where we have this open area, but we still got stuff off to the side, right? Do whatever we do up here, I don't know, we'll have to figure out in the future at some time. I don't really have any ideas at the moment. We got our little cow pen over here. I know I could connect it, but oh, that'd be such a pain. And I don't want to make it any... It's already kind of small as is. I don't know. It's a hard thing. But hey, we have another island DIY workbench, and that's kind of nice to have. And I feel like getting that windmill over there is not bad either. Yeah, it's not a bad island. It's not a bad little area. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna read Andre's statement. I guess I'll read it out loud, because why not? And then we're ending off. We ended with Game Explains yesterday, we'll end with Game Explains today. I don't know, we got a new piece of artwork, we worked on this farm area a little bit, and we've got Coco moving in the next, like, 2 days. Today, it's going pretty good right now. I have no complaints. Today went pretty well, all things considered. Still want to get rid of Miranda and go find somebody new beyond the wild green yonder, but that'll happen sooner or later. Okay, I've been trying to handle this privately instead of the online fray, but I now realize that is impossible, so here it is, what I have to say from my heart. This has been the most difficult week of my life. There's been moments when I felt like I couldn't breathe from a pressure that just wouldn't go away. Having what feels like the entire internet come way down on you is such a weighed down on you is a level of hatred I wouldn't wish upon anyone, even my worst enemy. Every single action I took or didn't take was scrutinized to a level few are familiar with. I've never felt more vulnerable, isolated, or hurt. And it hurts that this stems from people that I truly do respect and consider my friends. Just a month before they departed GameXplains, one of them even stated that I was one of their closest friends. I can only speculate about what changed or if there was ever truth in that statement in the first place. But it's partially why I was caught by surprise. So right off the bat, first 2 paragraphs, first 3, I guess, he's trying to write, he's like, oh, I don't write, because if you've read Ash's, Derek's, or any of the Brandon, and I don't remember who else made a statement. I don't know if Steve and John made statements. But if you read Ash and Derek's, a lot of their statement is, please don't harass Andre, right? Don't harass Triss or Chris or especially not Tom, right? Don't harass Tom. Tom's still there and he's still a friend. Andre still, right? Don't harass Andre. Don't harass Triss, Chris. And I don't know who the third one is. I know there's a third one who's working there. I don't remember who it is. But yeah, that was a big point in all their statements. Hey, don't harass. But of course, anything that teaches love will be filled with hate. They say, hey, don't shit on Andre. And of course, that the internet still went around and shit on Andre. That was just kind of... And of course, his first statement didn't help anything, but still, right? They told them... And I'll echo their words. Just because I'm reading Andre's statement and just because I'm definitely on... right, more leaning towards Ash and Derek's side for obvious reasons. But I'm still not, don't harass anybody. Don't be a cunt. Simple words, but they're words to live by. Don't be a cunt. God. But no, yeah, don't harass anyone. Don't be a cunt. And it hurts that it stems from people alone. Working remotely can be extremely challenging, as I'm sure a lot of people have learned for this past year. You rarely see your coworkers face to face, and transparency isn't inherent like working in an office. One can also be aware of so much beyond what they're being told, and I'm learning now to be more proactive in reaching out to prevent issues from arising later. But technically, it hasn't been GameXplain's been doing, like, because Andre lived in what? LA, and then I think he moved up to Seattle at one point. I don't know where Ash lives, but didn't Derek live like in like Pennsylvania or something like that? I think he's moved since then, but didn't Derek live in like Pennsylvania or something? Somewhere's near New York. Wasn't GameXplain's kind of always online even before? And yeah, I wasn't there something? It isn't. I don't know. I have no idea about Ash or John, obviously. I definitely recognize truth in some of their statements. I've done a lot of self-reflecting over the last week, and I'm committed to improving how I manage staff in the future. And I would also like to give some context into some of the issues that have been raised. First, $1 to $2 an hour. I did some quick math and I cannot find a way to understand how this makes sense. Maybe it was said offhandedly, or maybe the individual in question was spending far more time on the assignments than I ever possibly realized. If this was an issue, had I been made aware of it, I would have immediately taken action to reconcile with it. Regardless, the general point of the pay being too low for the workload is fair. We've since addressed this with better pay, combined with clearer expectations and timelines, both for contractors and full-time employees. So how they were getting that $1 to $2 number is if he was getting paid like a flat, like it was either $5 or $5.50 a month. And if you take that, divide that by 30 days, and then divide that into like 8 hours a day, that's where you get the $1 to $2 a day. Right? Assuming you are working 8 hours a day, 30 days, or something like that. I don't know. I know where they got the number from. It's something like that. But it was, I want to say that was John. Again, I'm not the expert on this. I'm just reading this, and I'm just trying to remember what was said. is that I want to say it was John who had the flat rate of like 500 or 550 like a month. That was it. That was what he got paid. Or something like that. I don't remember the exact details. Again, I'm not the expert. Next, working severe overtime to finish a game before embargo. This shouldn't have happened, period. The reviewers seemed eager to dive in, and I got caught up in their excitement. But I know only too well how draining rushing to meet an embargo can be, as I've subjected myself to those same conditions multiple times. We have addressed this by improving communications with our staff on their current projects, tracking how their progress matches up with the planned deadlines, and then making adjustments as needed. So we have, right, the Square Enix one where he had to beat the entire game in like 2 days. And that was part of that. I'm like, I'm kind of willing to give him the benefit of the doubt because Square Enix sent out the review copy late. And I do totally get the thing about like being eager to like play a game and there's this whole this is a problem with the game industry in general. This isn't just Game Explain's problem. Every company has this problem about having to play a game in a short amount of time and rush out their review exactly when the embargo ends. And because of that, a lot of the time you get some shitty reviews. Not every review is shit. Mind you, there can be some really good reviews within that time. But there are also... Review embargoes are kind of a pain in the ass, and it's why I never want to fucking deal with them. Because, like, sometimes, like, as we saw with The Last of Us 2 review embargo, there were key elements about that game that were just not allowed to be talked about in reviews. And, like, the reason a lot of reviewers liked that thing, The Last of Us 2, and the reason it has such a high critic score on Metacritic and whatnot, is because of things reviewers were not allowed to talk about in their review. Of course, that's just one of the things. Untimely payments. Yep, I often did take unnecessary amounts of time to send out payments, and there is no excuse. There's a lot of work that goes into managing a channel of this size, with tasks and notifications constantly beckoning for my attention, and I am unfortunately forgetful and easily distracted, but that does not excuse anything, and paying my staff should have been top priority above all. I have since taken steps to ensure this doesn't happen, again by automating payments through a payroll service. This is one of the things that he can't really defend, but going forward in the future, it's better, because, like, they even say, in Derek and Ash's statements, they just were like, hey, Andre, can you just please use a calendar, so that way we get payments on time, and he refused, but it looks like the internet lighting a gas fire under his ass is enough to actually get him to move on this. Let's see, payment through a payroll service. I never set out to become YouTube famous or to employ a staff for my channel. It just grew over time as demands increased, and the policies that we had in place when we were much smaller don't work for a company of the size. I know that now. I had already spent the better part of last year taking the steps to put a better system in place, and it's a bummer that the original members aren't around to benefit from it. I don't know about that. But this truly has been a learning experience, and I'm going to deploy these lessons as I continue working on myself and my company's policy as we move forward. If you've gotten this far, thank you for reading. I am far from perfect, but I am trying. I love my current team, and we are truly united by our passion for gaming and fueled by our incredible fans. I really appreciate those who have reached out to me over this past week. I will be forever grateful. I'm sorry for those I hurt, and I promise that I will do much better. So, throughout this entire Good Vibe Gaming thing, and right, Derek, Ash, John, and everybody else leaving, it's always kind of, Steve was another one who left. It's always kind of been like let's try to keep this amiable. I think the first episode of Good Vibe Gaming was even sponsored by Game Explain. I feel like a lot of this was that people didn't want to talk about this stuff. Right, they were all just kind of willing to sleep it under the rug, but then, right, they made the comment about Final Fantasy VII Remake review, and that just kind of, it got the ball rolling, and once it went on for so long, it couldn't be stopped at that point. And yes, right, whereas Derek and Ash's statements were all like, hey, don't harass Andre, don't harass the new staff. I don't know, it's clear that he has been attacked, because he was going to be attacked regardless. But I still, and I don't, cancel culture and stuff like that is fucking bullshit a lot of the time. Especially when the people who are, like, in front of this whole thing are like, hey, don't be an asshole. And, of course, people are still assholes, but still. I'm not defending this whole thing. I should say that. I'm not right. Andre shouldn't, right, if they say, hey, don't harass, he shouldn't have been harassed. And the people who did clearly took it too far. Probably. I don't know. I would not. It's the internet. Somebody took it too far. So yeah, Andre's been hurt, and you see that in here that, oh, they're no longer, right? He doesn't say they're no longer my friends, but that's kind of the feeling I definitely get. At least this apology is definitely better than his previous one. Oh, hey, look, we're actually going to buy another one of these. I want that wooden bucket. That'd be nice. We already have adventure. We already have all this stuff. Oh, this stuff goes away tomorrow. Holy shit. We already have it all. But yeah, so that's Andre's statement. It's better than his last one. At least. He's at least, right, nobody is beyond redemption. I should say that. Nobody, right? No, if Andre says he's going to be doing better in the future, and I know one of the other people currently working at Game Explains, I don't think it was Tris, and I don't think it was Chris. It might have been Chris, but I don't think it was. Put out their own statement about, like, hey, since I've been working at Game Explains since, like, October, things have actually been doing right. Things have been going really well for me. Andre's been very accommodating, so maybe he's I know a lot of people were, like, didn't like that statement, and I get it. But it's maybe if Andre's doing better, again, it's hard. It takes a lot more energy to hate someone than to like someone. So I don't know. I've been following Game Explained since 20. I want to say 2012. I can actually give you an exact date, more or less. I can give you an exact month, more or less. Give me a second. Let me see. Will this pop up? I might be able to give an exact date. Because I know stupid shit like this. Let's see. I started following Game Explains in April of 2014. I feel like it was late. I feel like it was later than that. Or I feel like it was earlier than that. Okay, but I guess that's correct. It might have been a little earlier than that, but that's around the time I started following Game Explains. Because the previous place where I used to get Nintendo news stopped reporting on Nintendo news. So I had to move on to a different channel, and that was Game Explains. So I don't know, I guess there is also like a sunk cost fallacy to these things as well. But yeah, it's just a complicated situation. And it's funny how much I'm talking about this, but yet the situation with James Haywood last year, I didn't even want to talk about. I guess that's how much closer that one, like, hurts my soul than this one. We didn't even talk about Carson. I don't have much attachment to Carson. I don't know. I saw some of his stuff. It was funny, but I haven't thought about Carson in a while. Yeah, I didn't even talk about the James Haywood thing, the situation. If you go back, there's a point, I want to say it's in October, maybe it was earlier, maybe it was later than that, where I keep mentioning the situation. That was James Haywood. That's what that was. And at the time, it was just soul destroying. It's been a long fucking year. It's been a long fucking year. But hey, we got a new president in like 6 days. The old president's getting impeached, and he'll maybe go to jail, hopefully. We might have a President Pence for a few days. That might not be too bad. Okay, for like 12 hours. That would be really fucking funny if Pence was the president for like 12 hours. But yeah, it's been a long fucking year. I feel like I want, right? Like, I wish I could make a barn and put a barn in the background. Like, that's what I really want, is like back, because like if I'm just looking at this shot, I mean, yes, the silos are doing it, but the other side, I don't really get much of a farm feeling, right? In like a game like Minecraft, I'd just make a barn, or I'd literally have a wheat farm, but I can't do that here. And I'm not going to grow pumpkins or anything over here. Probably not anyways. I don't know. It's just a weird, like, maybe I should like put like a something up here that like gives it more of a farm feeling. I don't know. I don't know. It's just a weird situation. But I am still happy with this incline. I'm happy that I gave this just a little bit of dimension. It makes it feel a little bit more interesting, at least. I don't know. It's... I was never going to be happy with this anyways. But it could have been worse, all things considered. It could have been worse. It also could have been great, but I ain't no whatever. I mean, admittedly, I'm actually, when we come over here and like look at the fruit and this little thing over here, I am actually pretty happy with this. Like how this came out. I'm actually pretty, yeah, this is pretty decent. And these trees will grow, I think, tomorrow. But we're not going to harvest them until the next fruit harvest. So, yeah. We got a vacuum cleaner. And yeah, we got cocoa coming in the next few days. I feel like I should put a broom over here. Oh, yeah, that's the Tommy bed. Yeah, I feel like that's where we're going to end off today. Next time... Coco's moving in soon, so... Yeah, that's cool. I'm still hoping that... I still think Miranda can leave at any point. I still think that's possible. I don't know. I don't know what I don't know when we're doing it tomorrow. I've got shit to do, right? I've got to finish this paper. I've got like 1,000 words left. That's not too bad. And yeah, well, okay, it's a pain in the ass. But, I've got that to do. I'm just go over my... Yeah, it's a busy week, but hey, it'll slow down for a little bit after that until like late February. Maybe, yeah, something like that. I don't know. We'll fucking figure it out when we get there. But I think that's where we're gonna end off for today. Next time, yeah, I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. I don't really redoing Fruit Island has kind of been my main goal for the past few days, and now that we're done with it, I don't really have anything to do. Actually, you know, who was it? Was it Chugga Conroy who was like, so Nintendo has been putting out a video of like, hey, here's all the new things you can do in said month, and they put out a video for January, I think earlier today, and it's got nothing in it. Right? Well, it's got like make a snowman, collect snowflakes, harvest a bunch of bugs and fish and whatnot. All those bugs and fish, there were no new bugs and fish this month. And the snow stuff has been there since last month. There really is just nothing going on in the game in January. There's no big event or anything, and that's kind of disappointing. There really is just nothing going on. But I've still felt the past few days fly by because we've been redoing Fruit Island. And having a big project made everything go fast. That's why we might tear down the Snurch and do something to make things go by even faster. Ha ha ha. I don't know, I've also been considering tearing down the Snurch. Because we never visit it. I mean, it was a funny idea, but it got us to 5 stars, so it's technically achieved its goal, and we just don't visit it anymore. I don't know. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We always will. I'm just hoping for the new update sooner or later. We'll probably get like new information on like the 20th or something. But yeah, I don't know. And I don't even know what to expect from the new update. It's probably just going to be like one stupid small thing. Or they're finally going to give us multi-crafting, but that technically does nothing because we're already a year in. I mean, for people who are like casually playing it and like have played it like 2 or 3 times since they stopped in like May, it'll be great for them. But for people like me who have done it every day, it's a little too big, too little, too late. I don't know. It's still a feature that 100% needs to be added into the game, regardless. All right, I ain't looking no gift horse in the mouth. Okay, I'm rambling. I hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for more. Until next time,